today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a tiny thrift haul. And since I don't have as much of a thrift haul, I figured I would add in some thrift flips and have a twofer, some thrift haul, thrift flips. And I will show you how I styled my thrifted items. Had to think about that one. All of this is not mine. I am going to be sharing with y'all one item that my daughter thrifted for her new home. It's here at my house, along with some of those other stuff that she didn't want that we've got listed on Marketplace. So this room I'm in is a disaster area because it's got the stuff that we've listed on Marketplace, her thrifted items. Anyway, it's only temporary. It'll be okay. But she and I went to the thrift store the other day. Today, actually. I'm sorry. It would have been the other day by the time y'all see this. And she picked up an awesome item. And when y'all see the size of this item and I tell you what she paid, it's going to blow your mind. I did not find anything at that thrift store, and it's my favorite thrift store, and I usually always find at least one thing. Nope, didn't find anything. I was like, okay, well, it's just going to be one of those days. And so we were driving by the Goodwill on the way home, and I was like, you want to go in the Goodwill? And something just told me go in the Goodwill. And boy, did I score at the Goodwill. And the prices were actually good today. So it's just one of those things. But anyway, let me share what I got at the Goodwill, and then I will take the camera down and show you what she purchased and her plans for it. So the first thing I got was these wooden utensils. I doubt they're vintage, but I don't really care. I can use them for decor. I have really been loving the wooden spoons to cook with. And these were 99 cents each. And I love them. So I don't know if I'm going to cook with them or use them as decor. Probably cook with them, but that's that. The next item I got, are y'all surprised? So I got this cutting board. I love how well used it is. I'm contemplating leaving it the color that it is, but I don't know. Anyway, it was $2.99 and I just absolutely loved it. Okay. My next item I got was this oval wood piece. I don't know what it was. It's got these grooves. I don't know what it originally was for, but I got it to make a riser out of because I already have some legs, and this will make a great riser, and it was $1.99. And if y'all know anything about wood, it's expensive these days, and literally I see that I'm going to have to do a little wood glue on it. It's kind of trying to split. Not a big deal. Wood glue it. And then I'm going to be painting it, distressing it, and this is going to be a riser, but that's a nice size riser. But again, I don't know what it was originally for, but I don't care. And then I got not one, but two. I know, and I've got to stop. If y'all see me haul another rolling pin, y'all need to shame me in the comments. This one was $2.99 and this one was $1.99. I don't know why the difference, why the larger one was cheaper than this one, but I picked them up. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Got some ideas, but I don't know yet. But anyway, those are coming up. That was all I got. She didn't get anything at the Goodwill. All this was what I got, and it was like the wood day at the Goodwill or something for me. But anyway, I'm excited to do some flips on these. But now I'm going to take the camera down and show you what she got at the thrift store. Okay, she got this mirror. Y'all, when I tell y'all this thing is solid, I'm not even joking. It is heavy. It took both of me and her to load it. It is 4 foot tall, and it's just an inch and a half shy of being 3 foot wide. But it's amazing. So we're going to put it in her house. She's going to put it in her house. We'll paint it whatever color that will coordinate. But she is going to have a workout room. And she's going to be putting this in her workout room so she can watch, you know, her posture and form as she works out. Isn't that an amazing mirror? Now that I've told you the dimensions on it, what do you think she paid for it? Did you say $16.99? You would be correct if you did. $16.99. And y'all, when I tell you nothing is solid and heavy, it's a beast. And nothing wrong with it. I mean, it is beautiful. I could see it going like in a dining room, or like over a couch or something like that. It is just, it's beautiful. So I'm excited for her to get that in her new home and get it set up like she wants. And y'all be ready, because we're going to be doing some tours and some decorating in her new home. She's already told me that I'm going to have to help her decorate. Surprise, surprise. But that is all we bought today. I mean, I think overall it was a very good thrift haul. We both scored. And no, I did not spend as much as she did, but we both spent under $20 and got some amazing things. So now on to the thrift flip section. Okay, here is the wood piece. I'm taking the price off. You see those bag of legs? My mom actually bought those because she wanted me to make her a riser, and she needed a larger one. So when I seen this piece of wood, I knew it would be perfect for what she needed. So I'm just gluing it on with my hot glue gun, and then I'm going to take it outside and spray paint it black. She wanted one like the one I made for my kitchen in a previous video. Y'all, I did not get me sanding and distressing this and adding my wax to it, but that's exactly what I do. I spray paint it like I'm doing now, and then after it dries, I would take my sandpaper and just distress it where I wanted the distress places, and then I go over it with my dark wax. I do show you what it looks like finished, but for whatever reason, I could not find the clips of me doing that, but that's what it is. Now here is the cutting board, and I contemplated leaving it as is, but I pulled out my trusty dark wax, and I'm just going to go over it on both sides, but I do show you the difference, and it's amazing, and I really love the dark wax, but you'll have to let me know, would you have waxed this or left it as is? Okay, for the rolling pins, I'm going to be painting both of the rolling pin part. On the first one, I'm going to be covering up the handles with the painter's tape because I don't want to get them covered, and I'm going to be spray painting the rolling pin part. On this other one, I want to do like a grain seed stripe on each end. So I'm just eyeballing it, y'all. I'm not doing any kind of measuring. I'm literally just eyeballing it and taking my painter's tape and just get me a stripe. And I'm going to do this on both ends of the rolling pin. And then I'm going to paint the stripes, and that's all I'm going to be painting on this one rolling pin. But after I get the handles covered on this one, I'm going to take it outside and spray paint it. And I will explain what I do, the colors and everything in just a moment.
Y'all, on this day, I am a mess. I understand I'm a mess, but I am also multitasking on this day that I'm filming this. I am pressure washing the front porch, trying to get it ready for my spring porch reveal, and it needed a good pressure wash. So you'll see on some of the scenes, I don't have bleach on my shirt. On some of them I do. My hat's an old hat I use for such as this. So I'm just a mess. And on some of the scenes, you're going to see that I probably have dirt on my face. So, yep, multitasking at its best right there. But now that I've got it all taped off, I'm going to take them outside. Well, one of them I'm going to take outside. I'm going to use a spruce green from Rust-Oleum. James is not the only one that can be inventive. And I just use this pot of soil to prop up my rolling pin. And I just, turn it around from time to time. On the other one, I mixed up my own green color. After those dry, then I'm going to take all the tape off and I'm going to take my sandpaper and I'm going to distress to my liking. This is a personal preference. You can distress as much or as little as you want. But on the rolling pin, I spray painted. It did take 3 coats. So like I said, I would just turn it upside down on the opposite ends and spray it one direction and then turn it, spray the other side. So you get it. You know what I'm talking about. And then on the other one, it was just acrylic paint, so it dried fairly quickly. And it was not perfect by any means. It was bleeding and everything, but I didn't care because I knew I was going to be sanding it. If I wanted the lines to be crisp and, not bleed, I would have probably put some Mod Podge or something over it. But, I knew I was going to distress it and it was going to be fine. So here I am just distressing both of them to my desired lightness. And then, you guessed it, we're going to go in with the dark wax. And that is going to change the look of both of these. I think you'll be impressed. This is the tray for my mom, distressed with the dark wax on it and finished, and I love it. I think it is perfect. It turned out perfect for her, and I think she's going to love it too.